Hey guys, it's IDW, and I've got a really quick little update video because I have recently run into a whole bunch of just time issues that, well, are just more annoying than anything else. They're nothing I can't handle, but there's just going to be a really long gap in my uploads coming up, and some of that I think that maybe you guys would be curious about. Maybe if you just want to know what's going on. So I'm just making this to go out there in case you want to know what's up. So I currently have two really big time limiting factors on my primary project on this channel right now, which is building the GPU. And those two things are that, first of all, I need to build a, what's it called, decoder for the input instructions of the barrel shifter. I'm going to be talking about that in the next episode of that, but basically, I need some way of getting information from the main memory into the number of times that the barrel shifter is going to shift the input that's in the accumulator. And building a decoder for that is not fancy, it's quite crude, and it's building that decoder is just being really annoying. Yeah, so that's limiting factor number one. I'm just going to need to find a way to do that. And then the other thing is that I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to connect up the screen. I have a good idea about what the screen is going to look like physically, but I'm really not sure how to connect it onto the main bus of the computer. And that's the other thing that I'm working on for that. And both of those are going to take a little bit of time for me to work out, and I can't really move forward in that series until I have those two things worked out. Maybe if I get the barrel shifter done, we can move into just skip the screen altogether and try to start making some basic microcode programs, but building that is also going to be actually the last thing that I want to talk about in terms of that, which is that that's another thing where it's just like I'm not entirely sure right now where exactly that's going to go physically. I'm the sort of person that likes to plan out exactly where all of the different components are, which is why I'm talking about this in terms of the screen and the, what's it called, program memory for this, microcode memory, I guess. So yeah, those are both just going to take a little while to do. I'm probably actually just going to end up doing the, oops, full-on video on sort of the history of parallel prefix adders before that happens. And then the other thing is that I'm about to go off the grid for a few weeks, and I'm not going to be specific about what's going on, but I'm going to go off the grid, and then immediately afterward, I'm going to have quite a bit of time-consuming things going on in my life, and it's just going to be a lot harder for me to work on those two projects, so I don't think that I'm not going to be able to upload for like 2 months or anything, but it's just going to be really, really hard. Not that I have a consistent schedule anyway. But yeah, that's just about everything that I wanted to talk about, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, or at least found this useful in some way, I guess, or if you're just curious about what I'm doing. And I'll see you guys hopefully soon. So yeah, bye.